Asalamualikum. My name is AbdulRafay Faisal and I'm a student of Media and Communication Studies at COMSATS University Islamabad, Lahore Campus. I'd like to welcome you onto our channel, Community Journalism Pakistan, where we shine light on issues that the mainstream media doesn't cover. The topic for today is the recent developments in the consumer market. The government has decided to pass a law that reduces the usage of plastic shopping bags and replaces them with shopping bags made of cotton. While the government passed this law for the betterment of the environment, the Pakistani Consumer Business Mafia has taken advantage of their customers. Let's take a deeper dive into what they're doing. When it comes to the overall effect on society due to this law, studies indicate that plastic bags have a much greater toll on the environment, even in the sea. This ultimately led the government to pass a law that replaces the use of plastic shopping bags with reusable cloth bags. Studies indicate that cloth bags can be reused for up to 131 times before they make an impact to the environment, while organic cotton bags can be used up to 20,000 times. While this may sound beneficial, the Pakistani businesses such as bakeries and grocery stores charge upwards to about 10 to 50 rupees for one bag, which is absurd. The businesses buy these bags for less than half of what they charge the consumer. In a developing country like Pakistan, it is important for people to learn the value of the environment and what it means to save it. Charging consumers for this effort will not only discourage them, but will take light away from the main issue, which is the environment, to topics like price hikes and poor government. As I mentioned earlier, grocery stores are taking advantage of their customers. Most customers today are forced to carry their groceries by hand simply due to the fact that shopkeepers are overcharging for bags. An example of this can be seen in bakeries like Gourmet and Cakes and Bakes, which charge 15 rupees for one bag, while the worst example of this can be seen in consumer chains like K&N's that charge 50 rupees for a bag. A question you might ask yourself is it possible for us to sue them or lodge a complaint against them? Well, the answer to this is, in a country like Pakistan, where the financially able people are the only ones who are given importance, it is impossible to go against an entire mafia that control the system. One thing that could work is people boycotting the system at a major level. This will force some sort of social movement to take place, which therefore topples the system. Furthermore, by exposing them on film and raising awareness, we can collectively bring an end to this corrupt system as well. The government needs to interject and be more vigilant. The worst part about these mafias is that they have influence and financial backing to break the law. An example of this can be seen nowadays when businesses like Gourmet and Cakes and Bakes stay open past 8 p.m., which is when the lockdown is implemented. I asked a Gourmet employee the other day about what they thought. They just replied with, "We're desperate people risking our lives on the line just so people can come in and buy stuff. We have families too, and we're worried about keeping ourselves safe so they stay safe too." Truly disheartening to see people risking their lives for menial work. If we take our religion into account, Pakistan was built on the grounds of religion. It is strange how people today have left their religion behind for monetary gain. Our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, was a businessman as well, and left an example of what every business owner should focus on. Those 2 points being honesty and measures and weights. Honesty is a sought-after trait for any Muslim, regardless of whether or not they are involved in a business. Lastly, there has been a significant amount of emphasis put on measures and weights simply because the Prophet had said, "When people cheat in weight and measures, their provision is cut off from them." He told the owners of measures and weights, "You have been entrusted with affairs over which some nations before you were destroyed." When it comes to my role as a community journalist, I strongly believe that a community journalist has to shine light on areas that are foreshadowed by the monopoly of businesses which are corrupt and have no intent of doing right by their consumers. If I have to give a message, my message would be for the people that think it isn't worth it to go after these corporate mafias. The people think that their voices don't matter. Believe in yourself. Anything is possible. For government officials, it is crucial to appoint one supervisor in every area to ensure that the law is abided. Then and only then will we be able to take a decent hit at damaging the corrupt and unlawful businesses that operate in this nation. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay safe and stay vigilant.